Oh my man. Oh man. Wow. He's gonna get steamed on the no, what is that? Oh yeah, oh yeah, what was that? Take and take, and if takes queen e2. Come on! Oh my god! That is why now you resign sometimes. Oh voila! I didn't even have to make any moves. There we go. All right, I'm really liking this h5 knight h6. So I'm gonna keep going with it for now. What is bishop d3? Just blockading the pawn push. I assume that was a mouse slip, but it's someone from Canada, so of course, like he has to do things in an unorthodox way. Let's go knight g4 here. I'm gonna go here and attack the bishop and the pawn. Wow, he actually took. I'm impressed. Or I was impressed until he blundered the pawn at f2, and now I'm not impressed anymore. Now I'm actually just disgusted. Kick the knight out of town. Oh wait, he can just take the knight on f2. I just realized. Wait, what was that? Let's go check. I thought he would go to f1, really. Okay, so I guess I'll check this way. Okay, I'll take the rook. And now he just resigns. And now it's actually just a forced checkmate in two or one. Yeah, let's just forced checkmate. You're playing like an 850, I know. I really like this h4 knight h3 setup. It provides a lot of flexibility and speed and violence. You can bring the knight in really quickly. A lot of quick counterplay. Or he can take, and now I can just swing the rook into the game instantly. Is he gonna castle? Probably he is. No? Okay, let's go here. Let's target the pawn. See what he does here, because it's kind of a hard position to play for black a little bit. Wow, he castles. That's not what I expected. Okay, I'm gonna go rook c3. Now there's a lot of pressure. I'm gonna take, and there goes the queen. Bye bye, Pokey. Good opening for duck chess. Yeah. Let's go check, attack the king, take the pawn with check. Maybe hide the player's name so they aren't humiliated in posterity. Right? Yeah. That's just disgusting. Again, just really sad to see this. See what chess has become. That was a really fast abort, by the way. That was a really fast abort. That was like 1 second abort. That was good. I liked it. I like it. That was really fast. I don't know. Maybe he actually knew and he was sniping, but that was so quick that I almost think he knew. That was pretty funny. Okay, let's play b4 and attack the bishop. Good g4 here. Good g5. Thanks so much to Mr. Mackey with the prime. Thanks so much to Mr. Mackey. Appreciate it. Let's go f4. A beautiful connect 5. A nice attack towards the knight. No squares for the knight to go to either. Okay, now I'm going to take the diagonal here. Connect 5 for the 5 time. Exactly. Let's go bishop e2 and I can just take ignored obvious jokes. Yes, true, indeed, very true. All right, he goes knight g7. I'm gonna go bishop g4, try to trade off some b shops. But I've created a lot of dark square problems around his king. Knight f5 is maybe a good move. Maybe it's not a good move. We'll see. It is actually, because now the knight is jumping, and I'm gonna fork something here. I don't know what exactly, but something's getting forked. I guess it's the king and the rook. I'm gonna Let's just tickle with takes. Now I go back. I don't even have to take, actually. I think I'm just going to take and make... Okay, I'm going to tickle again. It's a tickle into the fork, and now I'm just going to ignore it again. And I'm probably going to go tickle yet again after the next move. Okay, let's go h5. Go all in for the big attack here. Take with the queen h8 should just be mate very, very soon. Yeah, that's checkmate. Brutal. And now we're starting to play the 1000, so we're starting to get to the serious, one of the first serious inflection points where people are strong. We get another classic London enjoyer, so let's see, is he going to just try to follow his system, or is he's actually not. He's going to play e4. He's not going to go e3 and try to be solid. He wants to try and punish me. I'm impressed. For 1000 to have this kind of aggression and belief is impressive. Impressive. Because normally London enjoyers, they just try to play their system no matter what the position is like. So, all right, let's see. He goes knight f3. I'm gonna go bishop g4 again. Use the bishop, use the knight. Of course, that's not quite right either. I'm gonna pre-move this. Target the pawn twice with both of D's knights. What are you gonna do here? Why do people resign? That's not disrespectful enough. Because it's very difficult to play on when you're down so much material. There's checkmate or something lurking. I don't know. I think people's mental is a little bit weak. That's what. But I don't play till checkmate. Okay, so he takes. I take. What's he gonna play here? Queen c3 maybe. Queen e3, queen d3, queen d1, and he goes to one of the only bad squares on the board by going to a3. Just unbelievable. He gets forked. So bad. Just unbelievably bad. Oh, whoops! I hung a pawn. Okay, I didn't even take it. I hung a pawn. I don't know where this knight is going exactly. So I'm gonna just start harassing it and kicking it all around the board now with like d5 and d4 maybe. Probably not, actually. Maybe I just develop here. So far so good. Oh, let's just take more center with c5 first, because if it castles he has d4, so I want to take center. How is my hand feeling from slapping all these people around? Pretty good. Pretty good. I guess I'll play b3. There isn't any real good reason to do it, but I'll do it anyway. Classes are amazing. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Glad you enjoy them. Wow, he found 95. I'm impressed. For 900 to find 95 is kind of amazing. How did he find 95? Crazy. Okay, or he can play knight 6, which just ruins everything instantly. If he played f4, I think he was actually quite a bit better. A good disrespectful opening would be pushing the a or h pawns. I've done that too, actually, already a little bit. Just drop back. And now he's probably going to lose on the diagonal or on the lane. One of these two things, something bad is going to happen here. Go here. Now the knight is jumping to d3. Great bastion, great positioning, targets everything here. Knight e5 is good because you can go f4. Go here again. Great bastion. Everything supports each other. What do I want to do here? I guess I'll go here to line up this diagonal too. Now there are big problems for white. What's a wooden shield with a knight called? The knight is called a bastion according to XQC. Okay, but now I just take and end the game. I think it's called a bastion. That's the outpost. Oh, let's just checkmate. Good night. I think he forgot that he was in check. Okay. Yeah, you want disrespect? Here's disrespect. Take a little bit of center. I don't need much, but just a little bit. It's called a juicer with no pull. What? Sorry, what? Okay, I guess I'll play c4. Why not? Do something. Something should be good. Okay, I'm gonna pin the tail on the donkey with bishop g5 here. Okay, finds bishop e7. That's a good move, but now I put pressure on the center as well. The animations are fire. I really do like these animations. Bishop e2. Okay, it takes. I will just take with the knight. Yeah, b6. Ugly move. Now I'm just gonna put a knife in the center of the board. I have forks again. Everything is kind of weak here. Better question, what is a knight with a wooden shield called? I don't know what you mean by wooden shield. You mean what? You mean it's like this? I don't know what. Your knight can't become a wooden shield unless you mean an enlarged like wooden shield or something. I don't know. Okay, I fork the queen and the rook here, and this should be game. People do get their rating points back. To be clear, yes, they do. After the speedrun is completed, they get their points back for sure. Yep, 100%. The answer is an octopus. I don't know. The speedruns don't affect my over the board play in large part because I don't do them all that frequently. If I was doing them non-stop, they probably would, but I don't do them non-stop. Like if I was playing against lower rated players every single day, it would probably affect me in a bad way. But most of the time, like I'm playing like events like Title Tuesday or Arena Kings, which have serious grandmasters, so it does not affect me actually really at all. Now this position is looking way too normal. I don't know why, but it is. D4 is actually a terrible move, but wow, he goes c5. So we have a lot of pawns here, but my pawn is on b5, so that means I have more space. So I have a hook on c6, so eventually I should win this game. Let's go here, use the hook. Oh man, there goes the knight. Thank you so much to Extra Gornax for the prime. Thanks so much to Extra Gornax. Appreciate it. Thank you for the prime sub, my man. Thank you. Thanks so much to Will of the Knight for the tier 1 as well. I'm just going to trade down, trade it all off the board, and just win cleanly. Simple, easy. Try switching your knight on g1 to b1 and vice versa. You mean knight e2 d2 f3 g1 c3 b1, right? But that's just like starting the original position. It's the same as going knight f3 knight g1, same thing. But he's going to get a tower of power, but he is kind of down a bishop here, so it doesn't matter. Go c5 so I can create a wooden shield on b5 here. Now just create the wooden shield, guard everything. Now I'll take the lane. Power is better than a bishop sometimes. Generally it is not, but sometimes. Okay, I'm just gonna put my rook here, take the pawn and push. Again, tower of power just dead. I have one pawn in the way. You can't advance him. That's it. I'll just play g3 to stop him from doing anything weird. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Switch to king and queen. I have done that already. Actually, I've done that a few times. Yeah, I've done a lot of the disrespectful openings. There probably are others I haven't thought of quite yet, but I've done most of them. 3 pawns in a row are called Irish. I assume that's some bad joke that I'm missing, but I don't know what that means. Okay, I'm just gonna go here and just play this like a professional. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna play this truly like a professional. There we go. Here's the real like for the 4 months. Let's go h5. I had a cleaner way to make the mate, I realized, but it is what it is. They're not milk. Oh, what do you mean the players aren't milk? Yeah, maybe. Let's play f6 again. More disrespect. Playing a 1000. Okay, and see, now I go g5. That's why you don't put the bishop on f4. Let's go h4. I have all these pawns that are massing. Again, I have another connect 5. I'm just gonna go g4 to attack. Pretty scary position to play if you're white here. I have h3, h2, bishop f5. I'm just gonna keep rolling the pawn up the board. Oh my man. Oh man. Wow. He's gonna get steamed on the no, what is that? Oh yeah, oh yeah, what was that? Nobody's yet actually noticed the pawn on h5 is hanging. I think I beat this guy earlier. Maybe not. He's playing this bishop d3, which is very weird. Play the crab opening a4 h4. I've done that too. I've done all of it. Yeah. Just develop, I guess. It's actually looking way too normal, to be honest. Oh, he actually noticed the pawn. First guy to notice it. I'm gonna play d4 to box in the knight here, or the bishop I should say. Go c5. By the way, for those of you guys who are looking for something actually instructive at the moment, it's very useful to note if you end up with a bishop that's fianchetto, but you have pawns like this, you have to be very careful not to end up with a dead bishop on b2 or g7. Thanks so much to Andy Bizzle for the 11 months. Thanks so much to Andy Bizzle. I have to be very, very careful that you don't end up with just a dead bishop. Wow, he plays b4. I'm kind of impressed by that. I did not expect him to find that. Wow. Okay. Thank you so much to Fibroski for the prime. Thank you so much to Fibroski. Appreciate it. How repeating knight f3, knight g3? I've already done that a little bit. Yeah. It's a Stranger Things speed run. That's also possible. And he's gonna lose his Pokemon because I go bishop d6 here and I trap the queen. The queen is completely trapped. No squares to move the queen to. Just GG. That's just GG. Thank you so much to Mahoney for the 7 months. Thank you so much to Mahoney. Play the two barracks Terran opening. Good one. I did blunder on purpose here just to give him some hope. He doesn't even take advantage. He had rook c8, but of course, like, he couldn't find it. What I think is that, I mean, funny thing is if I take, he has some rook c7, which could be a little bit weird. Thanks so much to My Curry for the prime. Thanks so much to My Curry. He's trying hard to survive. He's actually putting up a good fight. I applaud the fight that he's putting up here because, like, he's actually trying here to survive. Just go back. I cover the checkmate. There's no ladder here because the rook on e8 covers the square, and that's game over. Okay, but now I have time, so I just take and I go rook f7. Not exactly rocket science. King of the hill is disrespect. I could move my king out really far. I went f2 e3 d3 c2. That's what I did do. I've already done f3 king f2. I mean, I've done a bit of everything. Let's just go here and guard the pawn to be annoying. Oh, I had queen f1, which was mate in 1. I didn't even see that, but anyway, we keep going. This seems to be my go-to for right now. I'll obviously mix up other stuff too, but this is the go-to. because no one seems to know how to respond to it. I put all the pawns on third rank already. Now I've got the active New Age Hippie Rook, which can just lift every which way. So I should be doing pretty well here. Trash talk is very light. Yeah, I mean, it's not easy to trash talk the players who are very low rated. Once I start playing like 2000s, 2100s, it becomes a lot easier. But at this level, it feels kind of bad just trash talking them. It feels kind of bad. I don't know. New Age Hippie Rook, yeah, of course, you guys. But it's like going every which way. King of the Hill is disrespect. Yeah, have to trash talk Levy instead. Good one. We only got the one. What was the username? Gotham Wannabe. That was the only guy, right? I get a big black center as well. I've got an active Rook. I'm getting more center. I might even get. I'm gonna get a classic Connect 5 again, as always. Or he can just blunder the knight instead and basically resign the game. This is really what 1050s are worth these days. I feel like they're blundering too much at this level. I know I expect a little bit better from these guys. A little bit better. I really would. I'd expect better. Can confirm it. I'm 1300 and blunder at least 4x. Really? I'm gonna go check. Just a little bit of a wrinkle. Even oh, nice. We got a checkmate. Excellent. Let's keep going.